Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? We back again. It's your boy Ty Dixon. We back here with another update on the 32, I don't know, 33 gallon shallow reef. I don't know if I told you guys this before. I probably did in an old video that, I got this tank at a flea market for like 25 bucks, maybe even maybe 30 bucks. But there's no sump, there's no protein skimmer. I just have a hang on the back filter with nothing in it except Chemi Pure Blue. No floss in there, nothing like that. So it's not like a nitrogen factory in there. I have a lot of updates. This video might be a little long, but I really just want to tell you guys everything about the tank, the direction that it's going in, and future plans. But currently, right now in the tank, let's just get to the new stuff. You could see my firefish in the front, the purple one and the red one. They're doing great. I can actually, the purple one was really small when I got it, but I was looking at it today and it looks, looks a little fatter. He looks like he grew a little bit bigger, so that's awesome. You know what I mean? He's doing great in here. Corals, you could see I got this torch here. Sorry, it's kind of blue right now, but I got this torch that I got that's doing really good. I think I got it in a right area where it's getting a nice flow, but it's doing great. It hasn't lost its color at all. It's getting big. So it's doing great. Always love torches. But this guy over here, which was a frog spawn, it never really got big. I don't know if it ever really liked this tank, but you could see it kind of melted, but it didn't melt. What happened was I got a chocolate chip starfish back there, and I know that they're reef safe. A lot of people say they're reef safe, but I saw it on there, and you could definitely see that it ate some of it. So I might be removing the starfish. I actually had to remove a lot of invertebrates from this tank. They were causing me a lot of problems. I mean, they were keeping my rock pretty clean, but after a while, my tank's been up for, I lost track, but my tank's been up for like, I don't know, if I had to guess, man, it'd probably be about 8 months now. I'd say 7 to 8 months, 6 to 8 months, something like that. So it's getting pretty mature, and I rarely ever see algae growing on my rocks ever. You know, the hermit crabs, they were doing all right with the sand. I have a little bit of algae in the back, but I actually vacuumed out a lot on my last water change, and I figure by my next one it should just be like gone. And so I know I never really have, so I really don't have too much of a need. And they were picking at my corals. I think one of the hermit crabs ate my Sunny D's and my Miami Vices were really, which I really like those. So I got rid of. There might be one or two in there, maybe. I still got my Halloween crab, but he doesn't bother anything. He kind of just stays in that spot all day. But so you don't always need hermit crabs. After a while, you just have to look at your system and say, hey, I don't really need them. So it's because they're doing more bad than good. But I keep one or two in here. But I don't think I went over this fish last time. I got a golden striped neon goby. Told you I wanted this tank to be a goby tank, and I actually still do. But I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do have a seahorse in the background there that just moved, and I do have another one. I think I got a male and a female, pretty sure, but I could be wrong. I don't really see the other one right now. Oh, he's on the other side. He's hunting over there. He's very active, the male. But I got the male first. I don't know why. I was just kind of spontaneous. I mean, who doesn't like a seahorse? I've had them in the past. They're awesome. The kids love them. My wife loves them. I just got this smaller one, the female up there, looking beautiful. I just got her for $20 off of somebody on my Facebook Reef Club. Just got her right now. She's doing great. But to be honest, I really got to focus on the seahorses right now with the live brine. But the good thing is that the reason why I am putting seahorses in here right now is because I have a ton of copepods and anthropods in here, and that's what all my male does all day, which the female will do too, but she'll start doing. But she's new, but she's not shy. Look at her. But I have a ton of copepods, a ton of anthropods in here, so they hunt all day. My male hunts all day. I see him eating them all day long. So you want to make sure if you're going to keep seahorses that your tank is mature enough that it has a big population of copepods and anthropods. You know what I mean? I've seen mine just build over the months. I mean, it just got crazy to where like I turned the light on in the middle of the night and they were just everywhere, which is what you want. But yeah, but I think in the future, to be real, I love these seahorses. They're beautiful. They're interesting. And to be honest, I like them in this tank because they just blend in with the reef. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't even know they were there. Like I told my cousin I had a seahorse in there. He looked for a long time. He couldn't even find it. And it was right in front of his face, you know, on the Gorgonian right there. You know, they love that Gorgonian. Plus, that's another reason why I got a seahorse, because I have 2 Gorgonians in here. And I mean, you got to have a lot of things for them to grab onto. You know, if you see a seahorse just flying around the tank, really he's stressed. They like to be behind stuff, you know, in stuff. You know, that's how they are in nature. So you have to mimic their environment. You know, you got to have that's why I love Gorgonians in my reefs, because they're so natural. And you know, your seahorses have plenty of places where they could hold on to and hunt and feel comfortable. But to be real, I think I'm gonna end up setting up another tank just for the seahorses, just because I do want to stick to the goby tank, because these gobies are gonna eat majority of the food of the live brine than the seahorses, because seahorses are poor swimmers, they're slow grazers. So, you know, I think they'll do better, because I think I'm gonna get serious about them in another tank where I could just feed them live brine all day long and they'll be happy. But because I still want to do a goby tank. There's still a few gobies that I want to get, but you know, for right now the seahorses are here until I set something up. Last time I know you guys said that I should point the power head up more. Yeah, I did. I brought it up more and it made a huge difference. I was messing with my tank. It's a little cloudy up top now, but it was super clear when I made it higher. So thanks, guys. Oh, you can see my male seahorse raising up. He's just hunting. You'll see he'll just hunt. He'll just hunt copepods and anthropods all day. Very active. Those are the signs you want. See, like this seahorse. He's looking great. She's looking great. But enough with the seahorses. Where was I? Yeah, so I want to go with my goby tank, you know, in the long run. But, you know, it's cool. I'll have to set up another tank, which is awesome. Oh, yeah, the power head. Yeah, so the power head is better. But to be honest, guys, this is an RW Jabo RW4. Okay, it's the smallest one they make. But, I mean, it's cool now, the setting I have it at, which is like the lowest. But to be honest, it's kind of like, I don't know, if I had to run it, I couldn't really run it any stronger than this, maybe a little bit, but it might be a little too strong for this tank. The only thing that's saving this tank is that it's 3 feet long, you know what I mean? So, but it's still a very powerful pump. So, I mean, I'm thinking about maybe going back to I had an Aqueon, if you go back to my old videos, I had an Aqueon 500 and I had a Corellia, like a 240 on this side, and I had them, you know, facing up, and the surface had a lot of irritation and the corals had a nice flow. But I don't know what you guys think. I might just leave it, or I might switch them back. But right now I think I got like a perfect flow in here, so I'll probably leave it like this for a while. Updates, any more updates? I mean, this frog spawn that died over here, I'll replace it with another one. I went to a local reef shop and they had some sick frog spawns, like some neons, sick, you know, bigger than this too. So I'll replace that. And I'm thinking about just putting like a big feather duster right here on this left corner, coming over the rock. I think that looks sick. And, you know, just a couple more Zoes here and there. But like I said, man, it's cool because it gives me another reason to set up another tank, seahorse tank, get them out of here. and continue just for this to be more of a frag tank slash, reef tank slash goby tank. There's definitely like 2 or 3 or 4 gobies out there that I do want to get. So the auto top off, unfortunately, I know you saw it here last time, but there was a malfunction with it. I got it off a guy from my reef club, but it was cool. He was very cool about it. He gave me my money back, refunded me. It sucked really bad, but I'll get one in the long run. No big deal. I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks to top off, but it only takes a few seconds and boom, it's over. I just topped my tank off right now. No big deal. Salinity's perfect. But I'll get one in time, and I'm gonna get just something black to cover up all this front and the side right there, just all black everything out, nice and clean. One more update real quick. If you look over there, that's actually Aquasea Remora hang on the back protein skimmer. Heard great reviews about it. I actually had it hooked up in here, and it started foaming right away. Let me tell you something I didn't know about this protein skimmer over here. Heard some great reviews about it, first of all. Second of all, the coolest thing that I found out about this protein skimmer that I really didn't know, which was dumb, but it doesn't even have an air valve. Like all the protein skimmers I had in the past, they had air valves, but this one, you just plug it in the wall and you walk away and it will start foaming up by itself. Like I had it plugged in and probably within, I don't know, maybe like 8 minutes, it started foaming stuff at the top already. So that lets you know right there that it works and it's a really good one. But the only problem I have with it, as you can see, I took it off. It's not on there. It was on there, but the thing's noisy as hell. And me personally, I think it's the power head. I mean, not the power head. The return pump that came with it. It looks kind of big, but it works. But it's super noisy. When I just plugged it in, oh my god! Like the noise went through the whole house, and I was like, and this tank's in my living room, so. This is where people come and they watch TV. The TV's right behind me. I mean, there's no way I could have a loud protein skimmer on here. But I know there's ways you can silence it and all that. Plus, some people are saying get a MaxiJet 1200 instead of the one I have now. It'll probably be a lot more quiet. So I'm going to play with it as time goes on, But right now, I don't think there's really no need for panic because I don't have a huge bio load in here. I mean, I kind of do because I have 3 small fish and 2 seahorses, which is, I'm sure, a decent bio load for a 32 gallon. But I keep up on my water changes and everything in my tank is doing fine. I haven't lost any coral. The only corals that I did lose were from invertebrates that I had. So, I mean, things are doing great. Like I got this new Duncan. Let's come in a little bit, guys. I'm sorry. A little too far away, but let's come in a little bit. Sorry if the lights are a little too blue, but yeah, they are. But you can see that Duncan up there, man. Just loves the new light. It's doing great. All my zoes are doing great. My Dragon's Breath is getting a little bit bigger up there. My Green Star polyps are all out. Kenya tree's out. My Gorgonian's closed up, but it always opens up. It's on and off. But you know what I noticed about this Gorgonian? Even though the polyps aren't out all the time, they sometimes they will stay out for a long time, but sometimes they'll go in. But as long as the Gorgonian isn't decaying, like withering away, like losing its branches, it's good. It's good. I learned that in the past. Like I've had them where they just start deteriorating after a couple weeks. And this one I had for a while, and it's still standing strong, no deterioration whatsoever. And its polyps come out, and I feed it. And anytime I see the polyps out, I throw my coral. I got like a powder that they love. So it's doing great. All my corals are doing really, really excellent. A lot of growth, a lot of new heads on my zoes. Rastas are getting new heads. Utter Chaos, Rainbow Infusions, everything's like getting great. But yeah, man, so the tank's been doing awesome. I appreciate everybody's comments on the last video, and I do take to heart everything because I watch everybody's video out there, and I respect everybody's knowledge, and you know, I always go back and check your guys' videos, and you know, it's just an awesome community that we're in. But I'm gonna sign off right now. Of course, there's gonna be many more updates to come. Come back just a little bit so you can see the tank. Yeah, as you can see, it's doing really good. Shout outs to everybody who's reefing out there. Next update will probably be in a couple weeks. I got some changes, some more corals I want to get. But to be honest, this tank is just about complete, and I'm right now I'm ready to set up another one. I'm definitely ready. I'm even, I don't know, I just got some crazy ideas. I'm gonna let you guys, I probably might talk about that in the next video. But I'll talk to you guys. If you have any suggestions about the skimmer, I really wish I got that freaking Hydor, the Hydor skimmer, because it would have fit in perfect right in that corner, man. But somebody got it. But it's all good. You know, we'll just keep moving forward. Like I said, I'll shoot another video in a couple weeks. You guys keep reefing. I'll see you on the next video. Later.